One of Africa's greatest cultural assets is its rich oral tradition. Through stories, songs, proverbs, folklore, rituals, and indigenous knowledge systems, our communities have preserved history, values, governance systems, environmental knowledges, and languages for generations. However, rapid urbanization, globalization, and language loss, and the passing of knowledgeable holders threaten this invaluable heritage. It is thus incumbent upon scholars who are here to continue documenting our rich oral traditions, our material culture, as well as our artistic productions. We all know, of course, that material culture in itself has an innate agency that shapes how we view the world. It shapes our identities, our expressions, including even political expressions. Therefore, it is important that as we engage in some of these dialogues, we should use some of the resources that are available. I have worked at the National Museums of Kenya for over 18 years in the material culture section, and I can assure you that the material culture elements that are held there can actually become a very important resource that can inspire artistic creations. It can inspire new discussions, as well as create a unique identity for us as a country. I therefore challenge us, especially those in academia, to continue making use of some of these heritage resources that are there, because they are part of us. It is our culture, it is our identity. And it is important that we always go back to identity in order that we can contribute meaningfully to sustainable development as Kenyans without having to borrow what comes from Western media and the West. This is why documentation is so important. As you all know, recording oral traditions is an investment in preserving our identity and ensuring that future generations inherit the wisdom and experiences of the ancestors. Equally important is ensuring that communities remain at the center of this work as custodians and owners of their cultural heritage. It is important that we always engage our communities in our cultural work. Communities should be at the center of that, because it's by having communities at the center that we get that ownership and we get to shape our identities in a more unique way. As digital technologies continue to transform the way we preserve and share knowledge, we should embrace innovations such as digital archives, audiovisual documentation, and language preservation technologies, including AI, while remembering that technology complements rather than replaces the living practice of culture. And as testimonials have been given here, our living cultures and practices continue to inspire and inform the artistic creations that we create. The launch of this journal, therefore, is also a reminder that culture transcends national boundaries. Our shared histories and traditions present opportunities for greater regional collaboration in research, documentation, and policy development through partnerships which I hope will be developed through the discussions that we've had. Government, universities, museums, and communities, we can strengthen the preservation and promotion of our rich and diverse cultural heritage. As I conclude, I commend everyone who contributed to the establishment of the JAHAZI Journal, specifically this volume. And I want to assure you that the State Department for Culture, the Arts and Heritage remains committed to supporting initiatives that promote cultural research, documentation, and knowledge sharing as essential pillars of sustainable development. Let us continue working together to ensure that our stories are documented, our traditions are preserved, and our cultural heritage remains a source of identity, pride and opportunity for the current and future generations. With these many remarks, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my duty and pleasure to declare the Volume 13, Issue 1, 2026, JAHAZI Journal officially launched, and wish it every success as it embarks on this important journey of disseminating cultural knowledge to all of us. Thank you, and may God bless you all.